Alright, so Go Go Loser Rangers Season 2, Episode 7. What the fuck happened in this episode? This episode was information overload with all the bombshells we got, all the reveals we got. It was really hard to keep up. I mean, this episode's pace just went one thing after another. And not only that, you're getting all these info dumps and lore dumps in this episode, and I freaking love this show. It's sometimes hard to keep up with how talky they get, but holy crap, like things are making their moves in more way than one. So last week's big cliffhanger was that Shidori knew that D was Sakurama, or knew that D was a monster the whole time, posing as Sakurama, and he's still letting him hang around. He's still letting him hang around the base, the battalion, and he just doesn't care because he knows he can wipe the floor with him many times, so he can just easily deal with him. Now, they then have to go to the zoo, the Green Battalion, to help out the Red Battalion, clean up the remains of the kaiju that wrecked the zoo. And this is where you've got Red Keeper there, and Red Keeper's just hanging out, and you see him talking on the phone, where apparently this video got leaked out, and he wants to remove it. And D sees him talking on the phone, his guard drops, he slips on a rock, and he kills Red Keeper. Just like that, Red Keeper is dead. He's done for. He's gone. His goal is complete. And it's all good. Actually not, because it's a clone the whole time, which is interesting because we see Red Keeper bleed out. You see him bleeding. But then, like in the next scene, he's alive and well on the Sunday morning fight. So is there a bunch of clones of Red Keeper out there, or because this one got like pierced right through the heart, you don't walk away from that. He was bleeding out really good, unless he's immortal or something. Like, I have no idea. Like, there's so many theories and speculation. So the bag sack guy that we've seen in the episode previews and at the start of the season, we find out their name, and their name is Halepon. I probably butchered their name, but they're the horse boss monster, and what they're doing is they're airing out all the Rangers' dirty laundry, and they're sort of ruining their reputation by exposing them. And one of the big exposures they reveal is that on the day when the zoo was attacked by the kaiju, you had Red Keeper on TV doing an interview, and a lot of people lined up all the dates when the incident happened and what time the incident happened and stuff like that, and they reveal that, the Ranger Force wasn't actually there to save anyone, and that's what they were trying to do to fix up their reputation from last time. So there's that going on. So there's that going on as well. Now, one of the big things we get in this episode is that we finally see the sort of Monsters Association rights, or the rights for monsters. And one of the big reveals we find out in this episode is that we see Usakoba is a member. So she's a traitor. She was a traitor as well. And we see her father running the organization, which I don't know if we learn about their names, but this character was like revealed last night before the episode went live, because apparently they're voiced by someone really famous in Japan, one of the big Japanese voice actors. I think it's Hiroshi Kiyama. I don't exactly know what they've done, but apparently they're a big name, and they were getting promoted a lot as the voice of this brand new character running the organization. So we do see some interesting characters a part of this organization. We see Kisu and Runa, who are a part of this organization, so the couple that we saw in last week's episode. We see XX, the XX soldier that we saw all through season 1. They're alive and kicking, which is good. It's good to see them. They don't have any lines, but we see what they look like now. And they've got shorter hair. They're a lot more thinner. So they're somehow part of this monster organization. So that's interesting. And yeah, so it looks like that Usakobo is the traitor the whole time, and she's a part of this organization. So that whole petite Hinata act that she does, where she's really shy, she's the villain the whole time. Like, not the villain the whole time. Well, she's a traitor, so she's got her own motives in mind. And hearing that she's in cahoots with the head of the Monster Rights Association, they're going to be a big threat to Ranger Force, and who knows what skeletons she has in her closet moving forward as well. And it looks like she wants to recruit Sakurama or D to this brand new organization, and judging by their dialogue, it looks like she could probably see through his fast the whole time as well. But also it looks like, I didn't bring it up last week, but it looks like Hisue might know as well, because it looks like she might have been faking it when she got her memory back, but she did see D transform in the Sakurama. But it looks like she was like consciously aware that he was doing that. So I get the feeling that she knows as well, but she's just keeping an eye on him. Now, another big reveal we get in this episode is that Yukino actually was alive. I know she got choked out last week's episode by Suzukiri, but it looks like she's alive and well, and she got moved to Yellow Battalion. So I'm guessing that way Suzukiri could keep a close eye on her and sort of make sure that she doesn't squeal or anything like that. But then we have this scene where we find out that the kaiju might be the fault of the Ranger Force thanks to Patroller, or some of them might not be mutated humans. And one of the Yellow Squadron members, Dai, could easily leak this information, but Suzukiri knows all the dark secrets, and she said that she's going to kill Yellow Keeper eventually because she's aiming for his job. But not only that, Yellow Keeper isn't really that worried and is aware what Suzukiri is trying to do. So it's interesting that Yellow Keeper's aware that Suzukiri's a threat as well, but he doesn't really care, kind of like Chidori and D in the end. So they're just letting them do their own things, and they'll see if they become much of a huger threat later down the line. So that's an interesting thing that we learn as well. Like I said, if I got the kaiju stuff wrong, I'm sorry. It was like a very dialogue-heavy scene. Watching it subtitles, I'll definitely give it a watch when the dub comes out, so I might be able to follow it a lot more easier. But that was a big, heavy dialogue session near the end of that episode. But Go-Go Loser Ranger continues to be a fantastic show I watch week to week. One of my favorite anime series I like to keep up with week to week, and I can't wait to see where it's going to go next. I mean, season 2 has been shaping up to be really great so far. Like the pacing has been going really fast, and this episode seemed to be all over the place with all the different plots we got and everything going on. But I do wonder where it's going to go next, because it looks like we're entering a brand new story arc with this Monster Rights Association with Halapon threatening to release more kaiju out in the world if the Rangers don't disband. And then we've also got the Red Ranger clone thing going on. Like, there is so many things I have questions for, and I'm hoping I'll get the answers to, but I don't get the feeling I'll get the answers to all of them this season. I'll have to wait till next season or read the manga, and I'll have to find out more. But yeah, Go-Go Loser Ranger continues to be a fantastic series, and I can't wait to see where it's going to go next. So what did you guys think of this episode? Love it, hate it? Tell me in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out, take care, bye.